another set of music. He doesn't actually make you enjoy the sort of, they're performing, drag queens, oh, amazing, oh, gay people, da 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 da. So it doesn't have any of that sort of like really voyeuristic quality that, you know, that, oh, they're only real when they're performing. False, turn off the sound, and you have the visuals and the sound sort of like dislocated, and therefore also dislocating your own position as far as the visuals are concerned, okay? His documentary, Heyman's documentary, is, in New York Times film critic A.O. Scott's words, a record of his friendship and his own intervention in the plotline as he brings the dolls to national attention by introducing them to a club manager and promoter at one of the most prominent nightclubs in Tel Aviv called TLV. I didn't get to go. What happens when this palabas, I was supposed to, but it's very funny because it's weird because pleasure is segregated. I mean, that is to say, I don't see anyone who looks like me in cafes. It's a cafe society, right? I mean, it's very Mediterranean to some degree. And it's also out of reach for most workers to pay for the very rather expensive club, you know? So in one sense, you know, are these places of pleasure democratic? No, of course not, you know, precisely because of economic divisions as well as racial and ethnic division. So what happens, and of course if I were there with, let's say, other Americans, yeah, but these would be Americans, quote unquote, who have a right to be there. Let's say, you know, pleasure seekers, friends who are Jewish, let's say. So it would be different, right, in different contexts, but I myself won't necessarily go there alone, you know, as me. You know. What happens when this palabas is taken out? I don't know what that means, but you know, I mean, I don't, of course, but you know. What happens when this palabas is taken out of its original context? Let me just show you what does happen.
This Friday we're going to do something very nice. They're not coming special to show they're coming. The people know that they're not coming. We mix in the spotlight something more small, special to student, special to student. Special to
We'll just let it go.
No, we mix in the spotlight something more small than the big things. All the decoration is not Philippine. It's something from the Japanese. The decoration will be Japanese. But I don't know if we're gonna do all the group. So I prefer like to do 4 or 5 best, not the best people, but the best track.
It's about 12 paper dolls, actually.
I'll take it. אין איזה קטע של חייבת להיות יפה או פחות, זה לא בקטע הזה. הקטע שיש מישהו שיש לו מיני כאן.
Just remember this one. It's about someone with the right mimics, who knows how to act on stage. I'm going to refer to that later.
איך אתה מרגיש עם זה?
That's jam.
לעבוד רק בבית, לעבוד. בלי דיסקו, בלי כלום. לבד.